but he's not there yet. So, like, this will be an interesting testing ground for both of them.
Yeah, they both have a lot to prove for different reasons right now.
Yeah.
And Corvo, this is his flash into the scene because this is his first major.
Yeah, it is.
And Aldrake, you know, he's been struggling to really find his footing, and recently he's been finding it a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think that he wants to really show how much he's come along since the last time we saw him.
Oh, absolutely. It both have a lot to prove in very different ways, it feels like.
Yeah. And you know, this is also just such a tried and tested matchup.
This
it's a classic.
This is Pokken history. It's like every step of the way, yeah.
This is classic Pokken.
And there's nothing more classic about Pokken than being in the corner against Garchomp. Oh, or having
There's also
Garchomp
nothing
in
more classic than Garchomp accidentally side switching himself and then losing the guess afterwards.
And
so unfortunate.
That was such early game momentum, all for nothing. And
he was in such a good spot before that.
And now we are even.
And now he's like tied with Meter with Mewtwo, which is never what you want to do in round one.
God, we really don't want that, yeah.
He's sitting on this release set.
Oh!
Alright, I like that, I like that. I think he timed that at a good time. Alright, what are you gonna do with this? Okay, pretty good.
Normal grab. Now, take your damage, get closer, anything will kill.
All the way to the wall, because that grab has so much wall carry.
A lot of grabs. A lot of grabs are just working out for both of them.
Yeah, I like that. Grabs round one are like such different things than grabs any other part of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Round one of a set, grabs are just different.
Yeah.
They have this weird mystical property. No one wants to do it, and if someone does, and no one wants to tech them.
Oh, and God, I don't want to tech grabs round one. Like, it's scary, and it sets a terrifying pace when someone's psychotic enough to do them that early.
He finds a burst PSP reset, which is good. And he's in a pretty good spot.
Ooh, fighting back.
That's going to drain a good chunk of meter.
Half meter.
Also, Corvo's also sitting on his Umbreon too to drain more meter.
Ooh, tries to 8Y. Doesn't.
He's keeping such good control right now. Oh, he gets hit out of that. That is so.
Now if he just
wake up grab
takes advantage of like the scare of red armor, like couldn't get anything out of it. So.
Not only that, the fear of exhaust. Corvo's played me a lot, and then. I would say
maybe it was the fear of exhaust.
Yeah, more than anyone else at this level of play, I would say Corvo's well aware.
No player in Pokken history has been exhausted more.
Yeah, it's quite possible at this point. But he's still sitting on his Umbreon. And Umbreon is so good against Garchomp. One, it's a reversal, but also like getting the crits out of the way, stealing some synergy. Like it's just, I mean, Umbreon, just one of the best sports in the game.
Oh yeah. Ooh, it just never comes out though.
But yeah, I don't think we saw it in either of those rounds.
No, it just was like holding on to Umbreon and keeping passive pressure is like a tried and true like aspect of the game. But tried
and true test strategy.
Especially like against a Garchomp player, a character that's so volatile. I think like if you aren't showing that you're willing to use it though, like they'll just run their train even harder.
Yeah.
They'll be emboldened by that fact.
It is tough, especially like because of Aldrake. I think that we all know like Aldrake loves to look for like the hard to do like punishes and stuff. I think that on Garchomp's backdash, like he can always just get out of the way.
Yeah.
And I think it can be pretty scary. But Aldrake just didn't let up at all. He wasn't worried about it at all that round. I don't know if it's a player to player like normally he is and he's not today to catch him off guard, or I don't know if it's just like he's just like, do it first and then I'll worry about it.
That last round was really interesting too, because like baronkorvo had fought off burst expertly.
So well, yeah.
And it all turned around because like Aldrake was able to call off like one grab defensively, and just brought that momentum all the way.
Corvo's doing a really good job fighting at this mid range, right outside of his 4Y and his instant drill range, like just right outside, in and out, in and out. Pretty chunky damage, and now he's got 100 guts health, so he can live a couple hits.
Oh yeah, and kill you in even less, and can't live that one.
Maybe not 2 hits. I didn't account for that.
I see why you like baronkorvo. He's kind of spicy.
That is
kind of a big fan out here. That's pretty nice.
Aldrake's up in the set, but he's probably kicking himself with that one.
Oh yeah.
All right, finds his drill, gets his knockdown with Miss Meg up. What is the play here? All right, just loop the situation.
Yep.
Ooh, big hit, attack buff. That hit hurt so hard. Already pushed him down to 100 HP. This is exactly what he needs to get right back in the game, and he wants to set himself up so he can clear this without bursting. That's what he wants so badly right now. He wants to clear this round without bursting. And it can go wrong, but he's in a really good spot. That's how it starts to go wrong.
Yep.
He takes his burst. Interesting.
A tick of it.
Yeah.
Reset. That's going to give him burst back, but like it's damage. And reset again. Okay.
And he's choosing He's choosing to do it right now.
He's choosing the Pave. He still had plenty of resources to work, but that was looking to be a dicey situation, and Pokken can spiral out of control. Like,
it's true.
Yeah.
It is interesting. Like, it's definitely not bad. It's not the wrong decision.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting one.
It got him the round ultimately. Like, be a fear factor, grab and
He's
defense.
using special, and I didn't realize
He's
that.
using. Okay.
Never mind.
He might get it back. It's good.
Now I would have been confused if he didn't. Yeah, that's good.
Special cheers
You
off.
should definitely be playing a little careful. Maybe trying to play more drawn out field phases, trying to get him to throw some projectiles he can CA, try and farm a little bit. No, he's just going straight aggressive.
Ooh.
But it's working.
It's working.
He's won the field phases. He's done what he needs to do. He's pretty much solidified first unless he's really choked.
This Umbreon's just not on the table, and like it feels like.
Yeah, if there was ever a time that knockdown was such a good time to do it.
Okay.
I don't drop the punish. Pops the punish. That's so unfortunate.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, I think Aldrake is really just in control.
Once Aldrake took an inch in any of those rounds, he was able to really take a mile.
Definitely, yeah.
Like baronkorvo was like, especially like first round of this game, like his neutral and like he had control in a lot of ways, and it was really impressive. But like the moment Aldrake was able to capitalize on fear and get a defensive grab, or just like get a stray hit somewhere, like he usually like. baronkorvo never could fight his way out of defense.
Yeah, I was really impressed by Aldrake's playmaking, like the mix-ups where they matter the most. Like he seemed really aware of those more than usual. I think that was probably the most set determining thing, is like he went for the mix-ups when they mattered the most. And you know, Corvo played really clean in certain situations, but